But first to Spain. Spain, the biggest exporter of strawberries to Europe. It's an industry worth hundreds of millions of dollars a year and supporting thousands of jobs in the country. Rising demand has resulted in the fruit being supplied all year round. The main growing region has the soil, sunshine, but not enough water, so some farmers are stealing it. A new report out today by the conservation group WWF has added its concerns to that of scientists who say this practice is threatening the ecology of one of Europe's most important wetlands. Ramon Goni reports from Huelva province in southern Spain.
We have seen here a reservoir, okay? You can see the entrance of water from one pipe that's coming from a borehole, okay, in that forest. And also when that pumping, okay, is another pipe.
We've been taken to the middle of a forest close to the town of Lucena del Puerto. This is the heart of the strawberry farming region. Felipe Fuentesaz, local officer for the conservation group WWF, is showing us an illegal borehole. It's blue, looks just like a plastic bin, and it's covered in a box with lots of wires running through it.
Yeah, that's the cable of the electricity line, and that's the infrastructure, but that's the cable, okay?
It's at least 5 meters deep. Peer through the borehole itself, and you can just see water. We attempted to follow one of the pipes to see where it would lead to. It's actually quite difficult to follow the pipe, because there are places where it's actually deliberately covered up with grass, but if you dig into it, here it is. Half a kilometer from the reservoir, the trail ends. Out of the forest and right in front of me is a strawberry farm. It's against the law to drill boreholes in the forest for water, but whoever owns this farm is doing just that. And there are others too. The local water agency's own figures state that as many as half of all strawberry farms in this region are taking water illegally. WWF says there are over 1,000 illegal boreholes. Some of the water that's being stolen by farmers comes from underground aquifers. They keep alive the marshes of Doñana National Park, a World Heritage Site. It's home to rare species like the Iberian lynx and migratory birds from Africa. But the water supplied by one of the main streams has fallen by half in the last 30 years. Dr. Carmen Díaz-Paniagua from Doñana's research station and her team of scientists wade into one of the marshes to gather samples.
Now we are looking for beetle larvae, aquatic beetle. It may be damaged by the overexploitation of the water. This is a very important threat because water is very important for all in the park, for animals and even for vegetation, and we know that the water level is decreasing.
Fresh Huelva, the association representing the majority of strawberry farmers here, declined to be interviewed. Campaigners accuse the regional authorities of not taking the problem seriously. Some politicians are giving mixed messages. Juan Manuel López is from Huelva's Environment Authority.
Poco de manera ilegal. Yo lo llamaría en una situación.
I wouldn't exactly call it illegal, but we plan to rearrange land and water use, closing down more than 900 boreholes and bringing water from elsewhere. But we also recognize that farming provides thousands of jobs here.
It's early morning at the Flor de Doñana organic strawberry farm. The land's covered by parachute white plastic domes, about 100 meters long. Under each one is 5 long rows of strawberry plants. This fruit is ready to be harvested, and there are 3 women on either side of me, bending down to the plants, picking the strawberries and putting them in little plastic trays. Other workers are doing exactly the same thing across the farm. The province of Huelva alone accounts for almost 90% of strawberry production in Spain. Hundreds of farms dot the landscape. Farmers who play by the rules, like Juan María Rodríguez, say there are others breaking the law, but lays the blame elsewhere.
Of course it bothers us that there are farmers who water their crops illegally. The fact that there are people who know about it and don't stop it is more disturbing.
Unless water is used more sustainably, farmers will not only be risking their own business, but also the future of Europe's most important wetland.
Ramon Goni reporting from southern Spain.